I think particularly in the housing space, there's obviously lots of housing associations out there trying to address challenges which are quite similar, with specific nuances, maybe in slightly different ways. And I think there's been a bit of a trend of people sort of being convinced that their internal scenario is very, very unique and therefore something that needs to be completely built from the ground up. When in reality, there's probably a SaaS solution out there which may give you, 80, 85, 90% of what you need from a technology point of view. So it's definitely worth considering because it's going to give you value quicker in terms of quicker to launch. It's going to give you access to probably a technology piece which has been invested into and contributed to maybe by a wider community and sort of tested and tried and tested with organisations probably similar to yourselves. They'll usually have things like a single subscription model to handle things like the software itself, like updates, like hosting, maintenance, and even sort of new feature rollout and things as well, which is an inclusive approach and helps sort of simplify budget commitments as well and sort of reducing sort of capital expenditure, maybe putting that on the ongoing side of things instead. But it means you're probably going to consistently get the likes of new updates and things without having to go through, okay, this is our brief, these are the changes we need to make, go away, sort of estimate the project itself, and then a big project plan to get that up and running and built, and then changing it over time with further sort of investment. So it's a different approach. It will mean that a certain level of flexibility will sort of be the focus will be on sort of ease of use and single subscription and getting things up and running quickly compared with full end-to-end flexibility. But again, it might be the case that that's kind of all you need for that particular output.
I think you really do get to benefit as well from the wider kind of community in terms of thinking about our kind of SaaS portal specifically. We will have kind of groups of people feeding into that roadmap, and actually what that roadmap then gives you is kind of an overview of the problems that we have within the sector. And usually, as you said, those aren't unique, and actually by kind of grouping together and putting our heads together in terms of the best solution for that, we come up with a solution that works for everyone. There might be kind of niche scenarios that we have to work around, of course, but that's something that we can then do more easily because the foundation is already there and built.